and then English. A good variety of languages right there.
There's also cursing. That's a different whole.
But that's an art form. That's I mean it's a language.
That's an art.
I will say bastard a lot, but if I'm pissed at someone, I will not call them a bastard because I don't learn too much.
Nah, I don't want to call it that because that would be an insult to the word.
Yeah. It's such a cool word, like how it rolls off the tongue.
Boston.
Yeah, it just sounds neat.
You're saying a very like, you Boston. How dare you?
All dwarves are bastards in their father's house. No, Tyrion has a really good quote from Game of Thrones. He's talking about Jon Snow. It's like, I'm a bastard, Zeus. I know it. You know it. The world knows it. Wear it like armor. That way, no one can use it against you.
Yeah, it's true. Like if it's basically like if you laugh at yourself, then no one can really laugh at you.
Yeah. Great quote. I think it's a really good quote. Too bad I couldn't use it as my school quote. My senior quote. Yes. Well, welcome, guys. We're one person short, but we have a guest star.
Yay!
Make sure you check out Palco Joe on Twitch.
Once I finally get my videos up, once I remember to hit them, like, oh yeah, you're supposed to save them, and they don't tell you this. It's like, oh, by the way, you had to go into the option and hit this little button, this little slider.
Yeah, it took us a while to find that option. Yeah, it's not exactly a very good button, but you know.
Might have to restart that whole Psychonauts thing. Okay, now's the first time.
What? I didn't stream this or anything before. No.
Then there's no proof of that. that was what I call a test stream. Because then after next, I can like, oh, I only did this like an hour long at most.
Well, I mean, they say if you want to if you like want to do 3 test streams without any tech issues.
I mean, my brother actually said before I stream, I would record first. That way, I'm not streaming. I'm just like, oh, basically, I'm troubleshooting myself. And a good thing too, because the first thing I forgot to do was plug in the capture card. Like, oh, I wonder why they can't see it. Oh, that's why I forgot to plug the stupid thing in. Joy.
There was one stream that actually went through, and it's on YouTube. We were streaming Ratchet and Clank Crafting Time. My favorite game. But we were doing something, and we had to mute the mic the stream prior. We forgot to unmute the mic, so it was like 2 stream, like a stream and 3 and 1 stream, and like 3/4 of another stream later. Someone said, "By the way, your mic's muted." And it's like, you tell us now. Because we're talking away about stuff, and it's like...
Yeah, we're having a grand old time with ourselves.
I know it'd be funny. And it's like when you notice that you just like really unmuting, go, shh, it's quiet time. Muting.
It's like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we're mute.
Like, oh, how about that?
We're muted? Well, I guess we'll just unmute ourselves.
Just like one time, like, well, okay, just for this next year, it'll be fine. Because we.
No, it would be funny, like, if we did a stream on April Fool's Day where we were just muted. No, it'd be kind of funny. Just like a whole stream where we're just doing whatever, we're just muted.
Oh no, the entire time we would just bring in props. All of a sudden I just squeeze a puppet.
Or just a whole stream of puppets.
I was like,
someone just comes in.
Like this monster.
Someone comes in an inflatable dinosaur costume.
the video puppet go.
That would be very funny. Anyways, context. So Maya and Phoenix are talking about little Pearls. Bless her her innocent heart. And I don't mean that in a southern way. She
In a southern way.
Oh, bless your heart, and like
Bless your heart,
no, when a southern person says,
yeah, it could be me. Fuck you, you're an idiot, or...
no, it's like, you stupid bitch. Oh, bless your heart. But she sees Maya and Phoenix as this like fairy tale romantic couple, which they're not. They're just friends. But she sees them that way because the Quran, there's only women there, so she's trying to like preserve their relationship.
Misunderstanding.
She's so adorable, and I guess people found her annoying.
I find her annoying.
She's so adorable though. So yeah, that's why Phoenix is saying, boy, that's tough. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why the crime music.
Oh, that's why it's sad. Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother. Misty Faye?
Yes. She's traveling with Brock and Ash.
Gotta catch them all. She's trying to catch them. Get Ash, catch them.
Actually, funny enough, the Crime Village music reminds me of the tower in the Johto region with the Ghost Gym leader, Monty.
I have not played that much Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
I've only played a little bit on the Game Boy or the DS, and then it belonged to my little brother's friend, and he gave it back. It's like, that's all the Pokemon I ever played.
Great games.
The current master of the
Crime
channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case.
DL6. Headache for everybody. Great case, though. Sorry about the batter, so that was an amazing case. Anyways, I'll let you continue.
Well, you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
Yeah, if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the... I'm not gonna say that right.
Crine.
Crine
Crine or crane? I just say crine.
Custard. The custard style. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. It's heavy. That's heavy cream.
That's like Demon Lord Jerry.
No, it's funny. Oh, sorry.
Demon Lord Jerry.
So Lance came over last night. He was playing Skyward Sword. It was his first introduction to the controls, and I let him do a boss battle.
You know what's weird? All I can think of is Jerry from Rick and Morty being all demon.
Oh, is Jerry the father?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never watched it that much. I only know from YouTube.
But it was Demon Lord Giraham.
Yeah.
Giraham. That's not.
We'll call him Jerry.
It's called Jerry.
It was so funny. Oh my god. He's like, what'd Jerry do? He killed your mother. Okay, he's gonna die now. And then I was playing.
I can see him saying fucking Jerry.
I was fighting Jerry, and I said, I'm gonna slap you with my knife.
I'm gonna slap you with my knife. I'm not gonna give you the blade. I'm gonna give you the backhand of the blade.
I like the other one. The other one where you were doing the race against Bruce, and you were like, I'm gonna peck out your eyes and claw your fingers off.
No, that's what Penguin was doing. But no, so I was fighting, and it's like, yeah, it's a knife. Then it's like, well, what's a sword? It's like I said, it's a knife, then it's a big knife, and it's a bigger knife, then it's an extra big knife, and then it's like a super big knife. He's like, give me the knife, give me the controller.
Is it a knife? On top of that is another knife, and on top of that is another knife.
A mace is just a ball of knives. A spear is just a knife with a very long stick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, because like the mace is it's a spike ball, so it's just a ball of knives. And I imagine like a
Pretty
sniper.
sure that'd be Sonic.
Oh yeah.
A ball of knives? A knife, that'd be Sonic. Like, we're gonna spin dash!
Well, I guess I should probably.
Sonic, use the spin dash! Oh, I already said that.
I guess I should probably put on like all the social medias that one live.
Oh. Alright. Oh, the weapon game in my head, right?
Yeah, no, and then like a halberd is just like a knife on a long stick with like two like butcher knives.
That's a spear. Oh no! Oh, okay.
It's like a spear axe. That's what it is. It's a spear axe.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Lens is coming.
No, I don't think it was. Again. Story for another day. Dope.
Okay.
Ah, 2 viewers. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to do this. We were busy talking.
About things.
Things and stuff and more things.
Gummy bears.
Always the gummy bears.
Always the gummy bears. I never saw that experiment at school. Everybody else did it. Except for my class, where they take a cylinder of like some kind of fluid. It was in science class. They take some kind of cylinder of fluid and they put a gummy bear in it. And it's supposed to make basically the gummy bear gets like burns. It'll make a screeching noise.
Oh,
and it's like literally called the screeching gummy bear experiment. Everybody, other class did it, but ours didn't. We had to bend glass.
What the? Okay then, that's interesting. I know we did the egg dropping one when I was in school.
Yeah. High school was just kind of a blur.
I believe it. Well, I also kind of
aside
ignored
from the
people.
odd fight, there was the entire time this movie was two. That I saw. One was in the lunchroom, one was like a little ways after the lunchroom. Yeah. Oh, the Winter Carnival was sometimes fun.
Yeah.
They had a teacher dunk tank. A lot of people just didn't use the ball, they just run up and hit the button.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Is that kind of caramel popcorn stuff?
I don't know. What is it?
I think it was caramel popcorn balls. I've had that before, but that is way too sweet.
I was wondering what it was going to be.
No, that's a thing of it's caramel popcorn, but with sugar over it. That's like
No, actually, it's the powdered milk.
powdered.
Oh.
I don't know. It said that I added milk to my popcorn, and then it was like way too much popcorn. Because it added not only milk, but first you had sugar, and you made caramel, and you added butter, and then you added milk.
I've had a deep fried candy bar before.
How was that?
Holy shit, that is unhealthy. A deep fried candy bar. I've had one of those. Like I had a deep fried Milky Way.
Oh.
That is like holy shit. Is that you can just feel how unhealthy I just in the first like.
I want to try deep fried Oreos.
I've had those too. Those aren't too bad, but again, that's like, what happens if I take this junk food and deep fry it? We need to have deep fried ice cream.
I don't know how I feel about deep fried ice cream.
It's supposed to be the combination of hot and cold. I didn't really care. It was like it's just ice cream.
Yeah.
What you had to do is you had the ice cream in like wrapped in like I think it was like cereal or something, and where it get batter or I can't remember what they had to do it like you go. Psst. And now the entire class is like, how come I'm the only one who wants to make corn dogs? Everybody's like, no, let's make candy bars. And I'm like, I'm the only one who might want to make some savory.
No. I think people like deep fry just some weird shit.
They did do that weird shit.
I've tried alligator before. It tasted like chicken. And I knew it was alligator before I tried it. And my grandmother was like, oh yeah, it's just chicken. Like, bullshit, I know it's alligator. She likes to make it think like, oh yeah, I can just do chicken. Like, no, I knew it was alligator. I tried it. Actually,
like, wow, this chicken tastes rather leathery.
It wasn't bad. Eating alligator. Because, that's a normal thing to do. I guess down in Florida.
A lot of weird things happening in Florida. I heard that there's always something weird in the news.
An 82-year-old man slashed this woman's tires with an ice pick because she took a seat at bingo. She took
this man slashed this lady's tire with a pickaxe because he took her seat in bingo.
I guess it was a scandal that rocked all the elderly bingo patrons.
I was like, how dare!
I have an ice pick for my mountain climbing days. Slash.
Fuck you, Janet. Like you. What happens? What happens if you really be lost? What if you didn't get bingo? Then what happened? Just kill the guy.
Oh God. Oh no.
Well, I see the guy in front just doing the B4 is like he's like you're son of a bitch. Oh man, just leaps through the air like Spider-Man with a pickaxe. Like.
You stole my seat at bingo and you kicked and you stole my win streak. How dare you?
It's the only going. How dare!
Oh God. Then there's another one, but I can't remember how you worded it. I can't remember how it's worded. I'll find it there was this like Florida man titles or articles from Florida, and I screenshot a couple because they were great. That was wonderful. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just by sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first, I want to talk to Pearls.
You want to talk about what? Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick!
Yes?
I from the bottom of my heart apologize for what I said.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I might be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too by finding some evidence.
Hey, what?
She's all of 8 years old.
She's a 9-year. Oh, when
she sure runs fast.
And then she.
Well,
Nobody thinks twice about letting her go. Like,
no.
but this is the same thing with Pokemon, all these 8, 9, 10-year-olds are running around.
Like, oh, what's that? You're 10 or 11 years old? Well, gotta go out in the wild with this animal. You can breathe fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna catch God. Arceus.
In the last game, in Justice for All, Maya gets arrested, and so she comes down to the She comes down to the courthouse. Meanwhile, she lives in Crime Village, which is 2 hours just to get there by train.
Yeah.
She ran from Crime Village to the courthouse!
Just.
No one, don't mess with...
it's anime.
Just don't mess with Pearly. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, can we talk to you now?
Oh. Am I gonna be voicing 2 people?
You're gonna be voicing,
Look at me!
She's gonna leave.
I'm gonna be voicing Maya. I'm gonna be voicing most likely Nia at some point. Pearl. You're gonna be voicing Godot, Phoenix, Atme, probably Ron Delight.
I'm such a delight.
Oh, wait till you see Ron Delight.
Oh.
Probably Didicta. You'll be voicing a lot of people.
Damn Lance.
I can voice
Going to
some.
Lance like, fuck you.
I can voice some of the guys if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm being a dick.
Hello?
Well. How lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
Oh. An egotistical maniac?
I have a painted myself and it's gorgeous.
When did you turn to Max Galactica?
We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! I see! Have you ever played I Spy?
Big eye.
My big ass eye!
A lawyer who does not know what he's doing!
Precisely as I expected.
What is it?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me.
What truth? Wanna be Pikachu?
I choose you. An owner. An spirit medium. Am I correct? An Esper.
I think we've already been through this.
Ah! So my estimation was correct. Zavar. Zavari? Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you, Sparkle?
Glorious.
Glorious.
Sparkliest.
Sparkle. See him like a sparkle. mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my fifth encounter with my archmate. I'm very low.
Oh, I need to fix my thingy, or not fix
My monocle.
magnifying glass.
Wait, his monocle is a
Magnifying
glass. That must mess with your vision so much. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I've heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft, right?
Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework.
Homework? What's that? I don't do homework. I never did homework.
In his very first heist, the vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emion. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian, okay. Adrian Andrews hired him.
I always want to call her Aaron Andrews.
Aaron. Andrews?
No, Aaron Andrews is a,
I know, but I was saying Aaron, you're saying Aaron.
Oh, yeah, from Dancing with the Stars, she was one of the hosts, a much better host. Because she didn't make it about herself. Tyra Banks is hosting in Dancing with the Stars.
Oh.
She makes the show all about herself, and a lot of people are like, get rid of Tyra.
Yes, I'll borrow some equipment from Lordly Taylor. Was that saying Lordly Taylor?
Yeah.
And set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the errand?
That's the $1 million question. What is what is the mask?
What is the mask?
Mobius
Modus operandi?
operandi?
I think it's motive.
Motive. Oh, what is the mask's motive?
What is Master Mask motive?
Ma.
Modus operandi. I can English, I swear. Mr. Atme? Did you know about the Sacred Urn?
I'm interested only in one thing, my dear. That is Mask the Mask. Sacred Urn? That has nothing to do with the case. With this case.
Nothing? That's only one of the crucial pieces of evidence that was stolen!
Nothing. But wasn't that also what Master Mask stole this time? I'm a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual
peanuts?
Individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
Yeah! One was like a loop-de-loop. That one looks more like, a square.
One was a face. One looked like, that's the mask, go get it!
The face of Abraham Lincoln.
What was the shape of Among Us?
Ah. Why you say that? Because it looked pretty sus.
I don't think this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's been bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like.
Can you just not use your magnifying glass? It's kind of freaky.
After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering, how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now they mention it, it is strange. Oh. After all, you were on guard that night at the crime scene. Unless you were sound asleep. You should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
I hate Cyclops.
Oh,
What the? It's a psyche.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Cyclops? Maya, you don't know about Cyclops? Hey Nick, what is the Cyclops thing?
Well, your Nagatama?
Yeah.
Lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true this is the Magatama Well, it is true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Pearly was the one who actually imbued it with the spiritual powers, right? That's why I really don't know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Tyrion channeling school someday.
So how do you do it? How do you break this Cyclops thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with a secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Oh boy.
Oh, this seems like a theme. God, I was hoping Cyclops weren't a thing, because they were so annoying in the last game.
Why?
So, because you need to get evidence, and you need to have the right thing, and if you get... It's a pain in the ass.
So you need to have all the evidence and shit before you can...
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you have every little thing.
Do we have the...
All the things?
Mom, do we have everything? We're at Luke Gatmy's hideout. Luke Gatmy. Oh, so Winston Payne is a prosecutor. He has a relative named Gaspin Payne. Gaspin Payne.
Gaspin. You must gasp in pain.
Or I am.
I am gasping pain. Sounds like someone who would be very edgy. Let me Edward.
That's Edward.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Okay,
Mr. Wright.
you were talking to Maya, so Maya, when you were...
Yes.
Maya,
Oh, I just went to Luke Gatmy. We'll go talk to Adrian. Oh, no, we already talked to her.
Okay, then you go to talk to Admin and find the
What's Cyclops?
Do you have the camera data?
I do so believe we do indeed. So we can break the Cyclops?
Take that!
Okay.
The Margatana?
Yeah. Master Masks. M.O.
Detective Abney, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Oh no, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that.
I don't know.
Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not...
He's funny though. He's super funny though.
Oh. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
How's your day going today, Sir Frank? I'm so excited to get to meet one of my favorite prosecutors. I'm not very sure about that, but you know, just get used to it.
I'm not sure why, but this at-me guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. They attempted at me. I have here proof that you weren't someone couldn't do last night.
Take that! Ooh, quiet music.
Oh?
Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen the show, but I haven't played the game, so I'm really I love this game. Like this game has like some of the best trials in any of the games.
Oh, the big Wright stuff.
Yeah, of the ones I've played, this is the third one I've played. I don't have dual destinies or anything, but I love Godot. Simple as that. Such a cool character. Anyways.
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The one in the past, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I know. I'm excited for that one too. Yeah, that one's gonna be awesome. I need to get Dual Destinies on. I need to get like Dual Destiny, Sphere of Justice. I need to get the ones on my 3DS. I'm hoping they'll come out on the Switch though, so I can stream them.
What? Oh, they're not on PS4?
No, well, a PS4, Switch. I don't give a shit. I want to be able to play them.
Be on
Any
Steam.
console is going on it yet.
I don't think so. I think
Any console.
I just want to be able to play them because I love Phoenix Wright. I love the characters in it.
The characters new.
Miles is still my favorite. Anyways.
But Godot is your second.
I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data.
Actually, honestly, it's a toss-up between which one I like more, Miles or Godot. Like,
Is it data or data?
I don't think it really matters how you say it.
Alright. And you see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What?
Oh! What? He was breaking down!
What? My monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Really?
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What are you saying? That I didn't do my duty properly?
I buy them on Steam if I can. It's easier to come back to. I can't stream some of my older games. Yeah.
Yeah, you need the right like plugins and stuff.
Hence why we have 2 capture cards, because we have an Elgato, which we're using right now, but we can't use it on the PS3. But we have a Razer and Splitter, which works on the PS3. But our Elgato works on the Wii and the PS2.
Your PS2, yeah.
Trial and error.
Oh yeah. Oh god, when we first got our Razer, because that was our first capture card. Horrible pink overlay. They made it like, you know, just like, Jesus Christ, why? Did you read that one?
I can do it again.
Okay. You already read it.
Detective Emmy, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it?
I need to do my 3 Super Touch Up and Mega Man Legends. Nice. Never really played any of the Mega Man games.
Played some of them. Like, I had the Mega Man base one from my Game Boy. Well, when I had my Game Boy.
I think I've seen people play Mega Man.
Mega Man. They have the compilation or the collection. If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep it. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were?
I'm gonna guess unconscious. He went to the bathroom, that's why. He was fast asleep,
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. It's not enough. You have to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
You're gonna present the
Sushi sword.
Oh, because Zen.
sushi sword, yes.
Legends was different from the others. More action RPG with 3D world. Okay.
Wasn't that a 64 game? In 64, I think that was. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Detective Atney.
Yeah.
You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Sure, you must be joking. You think that I look at me could be knocked unconscious so easily?
No.
The sword proves it. The theft. Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Am I saying that right?
Ami Faye.
Ami. Okay.
Ami.
Olivia saw Ami.
Olivia saw me?
Olivia saw me. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
'64 version was the same, but different name. Originally a PS1 game.
Oh, so it was the right one. Okay, it was like... I can't deny there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way.
Okay. Okay, Detective Abby, how would you describe it?
The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? Thank you for the follow, Sir Frankie? I don't know. If I said it wrong, let me know. Welcome to the Crooked Council. I'm Baby Bigfoot. This is my guest star, Palico Joe.
Hello.
Who also goes by Nick.
Hi. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door.
Third? Oh, Sir Frank the Third. Okay.
Oh, they supposed to be a Roman numeral 3.
Yeah, no, now I see it.
Sir Frank the Third.
I'm Ace Detective.
I am the Ace Detective. Something like a drama.
I'm
Or
Ace
like
Detective Sir Frank. Not related to Luke at me though. He's just a prick.
I mean, his nose.
Hang on.
I saw him. I'm like Galaxy, my son. He's gonna call me.
Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Gruesome. Ouch, Mr. Abney. Mr. Abney should have his poor head examined. I can English.
You say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? The Abney is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
So the thief may not even be Mask the Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask the Mask.
Okay, how do you know this then? Luke at me.
Because I could feel it.
You can feel it in what, the air?
I feel it in my nose. I can sniff. I can sniff it out. I can sniff them out. Oh yeah.
I was actually just about to say the nose.
Oh yeah, that's the good shit. The nose knows best.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so. but installed a security camera for it. Just such a
contingency.
Contingency.
I was trying to say the word.
You know, he is like he is from Batman because Batman has a contingency for everybody.
I have said this to Lance, and even though he fights me on it, Lance probably not Lance. Batman could probably take down all the Avengers.
Batman?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's like Batman. I think even said like even Spider-Man could take down if they have enough prep time. So if Batman were to study all of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he could. I mean, I think it's even shown in some of the.
Oh, there's a video out there of Batman he's just talking about how you
could take down each of the members.
Yeah.
And there's even one thing I think the Legion of Doom took his plans, actually went ahead with it.
Oh Jesus!
And it's afterwards like Batman, Superman's been shot. He's like, what? And then he's like, Alfred, they're being attacked by who? By me.
No.
And then that's when at the end he left the Justice League. He's like, if you guys can't see how much of a threat the Justice League is, then I don't even have to be here. Then he leaves.
I think Iron Man would be the easiest one because Batman, he's rich but he doesn't rely on technology.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. If you took away all of Batman stuff and all of Tony Stark
Batman
stuff,
would kick his ass.
Oh yeah, because what does Batman have? He has a bunch of martial arts training and all the other shit. What does Tony Stark have? A suit.
Sarcastic.
What was he? It was from the movie. Billionaire genius, playboy philanthropist.
Yeah. Batman would kick his ass. Didn't Marvel and DC have a crossover award? I have no idea.
I think there was some. I know sometimes they.
I know Joker. There was a comic where Joker and Red Skull paired together until he found out, wait, you're a Nazi? He's like, hey, I might be a psychopath, but I'm an American psychopath. I smell the smelly smell of something that smells smelly.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that from somewhere.
Oh,
it's SpongeBob. When Mr. Krabs. When is it with the anchovies? Like I smell something. Smelly smell. Something that's very smelly. Like anchovies.
I have never watched SpongeBob. But I know that was a comic.
What did you watch as a kid? I didn't watch Scooby-Doo.
I watched Pokemon. I mostly watched Cartoon Network. I don't think so.
We actually had watched. We had
Well, actually, I didn't mostly watch. No, when I was younger, it was Boomerang. Then I upgraded to Disney, and then when I was hanging out with my friend, he would watch Cartoon Network because he didn't like Disney shows.
For us, it was Nick Jr. and when we were little, Nick Jr. and PBS. So we saw Clifford the Big Red Dog and all those other ones.
I watched Blue's Clues.
Arthur.
I'm not a huge fan of the new Steve in Blue's Clues.
No, you the thing is, all me.
I don't know his name.
All my siblings, my brother's the original Steve. That was the real shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know. Once Joe came in, oh no.
I was
oh yeah.
Even little kids were like, "Who is this? Who is this fucker? This isn't Steve.
This is Joe." I don't know who the new Steve is.
It was Joe. Then after Joe was someone else.
I don't like him. He either sings really good or really bad. There's no in between. Also, he uses a smartphone. He uses a smartphone now, and it's emails. It's like, no. Ugh.
That's just not right.
No, you don't.
The real Ghostbusters on Cartoon Express. Oh yeah, there was an animated.
The G.I. Joe, the original TMNT cartoon.
I watched Total Drama. I got into Total Drama. I never watched it directly right off.
Total Drama Island.
Yeah.
I watched most of the episodes. But then it just kept going. Then they went to action. Then they went to World Tour. Then they kept.
I loved World Tour. I loved it, but mostly because I hate Courtney. I hate her guts. I think she's a horrible character. Why people ship her with Duncan is beyond me. Because she's like, he needs to change this. He needs to change that.
Remember, she's an SIT or ST.
CIT.
CIT.
CIT in training. God, I wanted to smack her. Oh.
I like the dogs.
Yeah. She with Redonkulous, right? She
just make me laugh.
There's one episode where they go to Transylvania and Crimson's like, she's like almost smiling, and then it's like, and he's like, and Anui's like, wait, you almost let emotions show.
I think it's
when they get wet and they're all like, they have no makeup on, and they're like, I really love you, but I don't want you to see me like this.
I love who you are on the inside, but I can't stand who you are on the outside.
I never saw that.
Oh my god!
I always saw so much of the.
Then they get the bunny, and they turn him into a goth bunny.
That was a bit old when Total Drama came out. Yeah,
that was so funny.
So ridiculous.
That was hilarious.
Last night the camera went off exactly once.
Once?
Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him.
What is it really? Mask the mask.
The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Mask the Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such crazy crimes. What are you talking about? A very good reason. So what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly. Is that Mr. Delight?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
He looks like he needs his chin.
Whenever he gets upset, his hair on the outside, his hair like over here, like comes out.
Looks like his chin needs to take a poop. He does have a butt chin.
Is it Captain Quark?
Captain Quark!
No, that was Red, White, and Blue Quark. One of the earlier cases, Red, White, and Blue Quark. He made up words. I'm like, hey, it's Captain Quark and Mega Quark.
Exactly, that Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should have been a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of this earth. Earth!
You said Earth.
No, I said Earth.
That is a technical term here.
Earth.
For startles.
For startles?
Well, for startles.
Yeah.
Put your eyeball away.
I don't want to. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go and take a look, just in case. Why do I feel like that? Mask. Demask.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said?
No. Exactly, Mr.
You don't need to read it.
Okay, I already said it once.
Yeah, no, it's what I mean.
I'm reminding you of all the things I just said.
I don't think anyone will ever forget a word of Luke Atme. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's your day going today?
It's like an anime. The next episode where you flash back to last.
Oh yeah.
Remember that thing that happened a few seconds ago? Yeah.
We're gonna show it to you again, and 10 times
and 10 times the detail. Or less detail, because sometimes when it goes to the next episode, like, oh, it's not as big as it happened the last episode.
It's not as important.
Not as important, but it's still important. But it's not. Doesn't need the whole budget.
Drinking water?
Yes.
So examine the green envelope on a small round chair.
A green envelope, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like this is it.
Hey Nick, remember when we went into the person's house when they were not there? Oh, I'm assuming like in the game. Luke Atme's house when you first go in there.
Oh yeah.
Let's go in this house. Oh wait, he's not here. Let's just take a look around. Oh, my legs are sore. I was mowing a lawn today. And my legs are killing me. Nothing like throws you around. Just like the Oriental Express at Palace Playland. It's a mini roller coaster, but it like throws you around.
Oh, I've never been there.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, it's cool.
I haven't gone out a lot, to be honest.
Fair enough. I wanted to go last year, but obviously we couldn't.
For reasons.
And raisins?
For reasons.
I'm hoping we'll go this year. Because my little cousin's coming up, and I think like my people will take him, and they'll take him on the rides, and I'll just go and do my own thing.
Like, nope.
I'm gonna go on rides, I'm gonna go on the Matterhorn, tilt the world. Anyways. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring me $50,000. Yeah, it's like a mini roller coaster. It's nothing. It's a mini roller coaster that goes around. It's a dragon.
I honestly thought that Maya was doing the thing that the Acme guy did. She was saying. I thought she was quoting the person who was like, "Come to the
50,000?
This is a blackmail letter."
Okay, Phoenix. Why are you surprised by this? In Justice for All, you were blackmailed by Shelly the Killer to get a not guilty verdict for Matt Ungard, or Maya will get killed. There was also an assassination attempt for that game.
Didn't the killer say, "Oh, I'm just gonna kill this guy instead"? Or if he's
well, no,
not guilty, he'll be shot or something.
He was hired to kill Juan Carida, and then he's like, as a gift to you, I'm just gonna shoot Von Karma in the shoulder. Does the Belgium come around after the ride? What? I don't know what you mean. I don't think this state gets anyone from Belgium. We get a lot of Canadians and. Oh, okay. I understand you now. We get a lot of Canadians and a lot of people just. I don't know where else we get people.
Canada.
Greater Canada. Florida. Well, wait, Canada. Florida. Oh yeah. Do we get? No, we don't get. We don't get any Mexican.
New Yorkers.
Yeah, Mass.
It sure looks like a major clue, alright. Ding dong.
Oh god, what's your voice? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. I can tell you that's gonna be a you voice. If you want, make it sound like Shaggy.
Scoop. I don't know how to do that kind of voice.
Or just make it sound dopey and wrong place, wrong time.
Oh boy! When I see a damsel in distress, I can't help myself.
Perfect! Oh, please come in. You know what? I don't care. I said it wrong. I'll make some coffee.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll come. I'll make myself a home, pretty lady! Wait a minute, I know that voice. Oh, is it?
Oh, really? Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry. I've got another guest.
Ah! You're... Oh, Nick, it's... and Maya too! What a fluke!
Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other?
Nicky boy? Nick! Do you and this girl have, something going on? I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this, and married too. Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it comes to McEwen, the Butts?
Yeah, his name was Larry Butts.
Larry Butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client.
Your very first client.
We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now! You're embarrassing me! In front of this pretty little thing here.
So you two are real childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike.
Oh boy. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you.
That's it?
Only two?
Only 2?
Usually we have somebody else with us who makes him sound like a New Yorker. Oh. I want to do that if that would be easier on your voice.
Probably would be.
In the show he sounds like, kinda like Shaggy was like, hey man, don't do that! Well, it's a horrible impersonation.
Hey, Phoenix! And what's with those clothes? You look all weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for! How's that?
Go for it.
This is my uniform! From my part-time job!
Part-time job.
But I can't believe it, it's been 2 years! They say time flies when you're having fun!
So he's having all the fun and we're having all the stress.
Hey, look how happy I am! What's wrong? Nick! I gotta tell ya, women, I don't trust them anymore!
Bullshit! Sorry. Really bad cough.
I mean, it smells like butts, doesn't it? You got dumped again? Well, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed.
When you look up Larry Butts on the wiki, there's just a whole list of acquaintances that are just his girlfriends, like his ex-girlfriends.
Bennifer, Caddy Tom. I've never heard of either of them. I know I do. Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, it sounds like you've had quite the adventures.
Woman! They're so... Oh! You're different, Maya. Not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. What a butt.
Once a butt, always a butt.
So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy. That's all.
Shit. Sorry, again, this nasty cough.
Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. What? You said you found this last night? Yeah. It had a driver's license in it. So I figured I'd just return it myself.
Ron's wallet.
Yeah, let me see for a minute. knew it. I'm not gonna get
Desi's
picture is in there. Yeah, I guess he really. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh?
Most people have a picture of their kids in their room.
Hey, Nick, I'm not. It's not that. It's not what you're thinking at all.
I mean, I had a picture of Lance as my background picture when we were together, so there's never my wall for pictures.
Oh. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed one bit. All I get is round 1 card, the Bomos card, debit card, got a GameStop card.
Well, I have a round 1 card, I have a Blue Moose card.
I have my old driver's license. That's what it looks like when I first got my license.
Nice, nice.
I have in my wallet's a cat.
My wallet's Aquaman.
Ah, no way, man.
Aquaman with a Scooby-Doo lanyard.
Huh?
Aquaman with a Scooby-Doo lanyard.
Oh.
I also have a dollar bill in here that says, not to be used to bribe politicians. I got it in mass, if that tells you anything.
Oh, no way, man. I mean, he's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is just to check out Miss Delight.
So you found out your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a god. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know.
So, Larry, tell us, why did you actually get the job?
Security guard, huh? That's what that uniform. Alphonse.
Alfonso?
Uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got a alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. Well, what was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card from the security company. See? I got a serial number. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something not quite secure about Larry working there.
Would you trust Larry?
I mean, what's the reason he has the uniform, or what's he doing this for?
Probably to get chicks.
To get chicks. So yeah, I don't think he's really focused on doing a good job.
No, he's not.
I need to find out as much as I can about this key card.
Okay.
Hey Larry,
Take that!
Take that, Larry! Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? I blackmail a letter? Do you know anything about this? I don't know anything about this.
About Alexis?
About Alexis? That's the truth.
Who's Alexis?
Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Woo! Man, you scared me. I almost thought I had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Yeah, and I was totally confused about because it says KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah, so what?
That's where I've got a part-time job. At KB Security.
What? Wait, what?
Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company.
When are you gonna move to Abbey Detective?
Him again.
Assuming present at me security at a key card, or?
Examine that.
Okay, well, we're missing something. Do I need to... Oh, hold on. Let's do it this way.
KB Security. The company is in the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work, man! Sorry.
I don't know how to do a Shaggy voice.
I don't know either.
Scoop! Yeah, but that will strain my voice though if I did that Shaggy. But
Like, that's where I work, man! Yeah, in fact, I'm on the job right now!
like,
Huh? What are you doing here then?
Huh, bro? Like,
Well, the boss is away right now, so what mice do when cats run away. Cats are away.
Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company?
Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Wardley Taylor, isn't it?
And it would take roughly an hour to get It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the Sacred Urn.
He's so happy.
He's just a happy-go-lucky guy.
He's in his own little world. It's got no bag.
Okay. No. What are we missing? What? Do we need to talk to Adrian Andrews more? Security.
Did you talk to Adrian?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked to her. So what are everyone's plans for tomorrow? I have the day off, so I think tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming, so I'm probably going to just veg out.
I'll probably be sleep. I don't work till 2:30 tomorrow.
Nice. Nice. I'm going to help us in Dead by Daylight tonight.
Did you examine the golden statue
Golden statue?
in the basement warehouse?
Oh,
Did you examine the stepladder at the back of the room?
yeah, I think I did.
Stepladder.
Oh,
When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now.
yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, someone with it probably was the criminal.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Colby while he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out. Give me the creeps with that kind of talk.
What?
Is it that?
Examine the stepladder.
I did examine.
Oh, with a goo. It looks like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about the paintwork. The bottom left corner of the shaped object is shaped. Okay. The bottom
I
left
think
part.
we're all getting a little tired.
Shh. No, I just can't English. Remember, my 5th language. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. It's blood.
Blood.
Is it going through all the things where he did?
Okay.
So now you put the golden statue out of the court record, right?
Just. Yeah, it was already in the court record.
Okay. Now, did you go to the main exhibition hall and tell what happened? Mask and Mask, Ace Detective added to after what happened. The calling card moved to the basement
Yeah.
warehouse. Talked to Atlee in the basement warehouse. Sent to Mask calling card. Computer. Examine the golden statue at the time updated. Move to the
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where we are.
So wrong to see the black matter. Huh?
Do you think Miss Slight knows about this?
Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that.
I wonder if we should tell her about it.
I think it'd be smarter if we did.
Alright. Ryan Village. We talked to Maya.
Do you have the Megan Prime?
Yeah, we're past with Desiree. We're past Desiree because that's
You talk to Meyer, you talk to her,
yes.
and it moves to the exhibition hall, talk to Adrian.
We talked to Adrian.
And I guess you gotta present the mask calling card.
To who?
Oh no, the subject.
Well, we talked to her. Damask calling card and security. Thank you. Yes. Do I need Yes. Yeah, no, that's where we talked to Larry. And Desiree. Oh, okay. That's what we're missing.
So you're sure about this key card? Yep. That's the key we use it at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office.
Ooh.
You need it to get into that room. And every time you use the card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Oh.
In one of the cases, it was at like the criminal affairs department. Someone's number, they used a key card system. One of the numbers was 7777777. I belonged to this guy named Damon Gant. Demon. I called him Demon Zant.
Oh yeah, I need that data. Oh, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi.
She's married.
It's times like these when I wish warriors weren't so powerless.
And you presented the blackmail letter to Larry.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, your phone.
Great.
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Ah, Pearls! Where are you?
I thought I'd go to Moby's earlier to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of a person's office.
Oh my god.
That person who? The person who doesn't act his age. And he's always saying Zaviri when he's excited.
Look at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared though.
Look at me!
Okay. Do you boy might be scared?
Alright, let's go, Maya.
Detective agency.
Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounds like a real cutie. Oh, God. Not one of your special friends? I mean, say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Yeah, the red's like,
I'll be right back. Oh. God, Larry. I feel like Larry. She's 9.
Oh, you know. What was that? Larry's looking at Larry.
so Larry.
Larry and Phoenix and Miles were friends in school.
Oh. Mr. Edgeworth.
Did you see? Were you here for the kidnapping case?
I think I was here for... No. I did watch it on stream a little bit.
They were working together to...
Well, I saw the reveal of the butler guy. He had the big scar on his head.
Yeah, but they were like trying to hold off on court and...
No, I didn't see that
oh my
part.
god, it was funny because Phoenix is trying to buy more time. Miles... He was like, yes, Judge, we need more time. And he's like, what? The judge was just like, I didn't expect that from you.
Edgeworth was on right side.
Yeah. Well, they knew who killed him, and they were trying to
Keep the thing going.
Yeah, they were trying to, because Detective Gumshoe, they were trying to find Maya. And they were close, they just needed a few more minutes, and they were trying to stall for time to see if they could find Maya. It's kind of funny. Actually, it's kind of interesting because some of the shows are different than the trials.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I mean, they're
Well,
the
it's kinda
same
like-
trials, but they changed. Like
Well-
the
In the Nickel Samurai case,
yeah,
she's
Adrian was Celeste was the sister and not just the.
Well, it's kind of like the game. It's kind of like the book and the movie kind of deal. But I said it's the video game and the anime. They do that with a lot of It was a video game. Then in the anime, it's like they cut out like a bunch of things, or I don't think, or like the manga.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the anime is like what 25 minutes long at max.
Yeah.
See, what I'm kind of interested in is how long this last trial in this game is going to be. Because in the show, it was 7 episodes long.
A long trial.
Yeah, and it's like, how long is it?
How long
is it going to be in the game? Anyways,
probably a long game.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya, Pearly.
Look at me!
I never thought I'd see you two again.
So, is Mr. H Detective out of the office?
Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. And in the anime, Pearl and Maya, they're at Desiree the Lighthouse, Ron and Desiree's house. Nicky's here by himself.
Oh.
No.
Well, I thought him and Maya came and Maya left.
No, well, they were mad because he's like, I'm gonna take the case, and they're like, but we're the victims here, and so that's what it was in the show, and then they came into the court case. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were last year?
Now that you mention it, there's a thing right in front of us.
This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is important. This is an important investigation.
That's true, and the truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking out now. Well, it is. It feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there!
He's here!
What are you doing, sir lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly?
Welcome to the stream, everybody. What's going on? Say hi, we don't fight too much.
I'm really sorry, Maya made me do it.
Nick! I can't believe you!
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial is on fire. We will say the fugitive Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime.
Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting tomorrow.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow? That's so dramatic. Do you know what's your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? In becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be the day that Trevor, that I, look at me, will take the stand. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. I see you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quite on the defensive, I see. However, it's not that I is your
Greatest enemy.
It is not that I is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
So, lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is God.
Guido.
Guido?
Guido.
Guido? Guido?
Guido, yeah.
Guido? Oh, isn't he Laser Guy?
Yes. Yeah, I love him.
You have taken a first step down the path of foolishness. Try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Blight is really mask to mask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Godot.
Who is this?
Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spear medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in his country, but in heaven. Godot is a legend, or a myth. Men pin a lifetime of hope on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in this country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that a spear medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you should call him the look at me of the prosecutor's office.
That's an insult to Godot.
No, all you say Godot goes look at me.
Oh no, Godot just throws coffee. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecutor has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like him, like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for one day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial.
That's just lived to a bad joke.
I know a prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief walk into a bar.
Shine.
Alright. Okay, I probably should head home then.
Okay. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, of course.
I'm probably still going to continue to play. I mean, or I could just stop here. I might just continue, though.
Oh, I'm just getting a little tired now.
It's not exactly an action-packed game.
No. Also, eating all the gummy bears and talking a lot.
It always hurts my voice. That's why I like having someone to stream it with.
I know. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna punch a lunch.
You're not gonna see him tomorrow. It's Friday.
Oh. I can still punch him. No, all over his house like, hey, Lynch.
Remember, you didn't hear it from me.
What did I hear exactly?
Exactly.
I don't know, but were you supposed to hear something?
I don't know, was I?
I don't know.
And then your phone goes, and it's like, I heard everything. Wait, what did I think he was watching?
I don't.
Like, oh, he doesn't watch the streams.
You did occasionally. You never know with him. But it's kind of like me, though, with streams. I'll just randomly appear one day, randomly appear, randomly not appear another day. Make sure you guys check out Palico Joe online.
Whenever I decide to finally... Well, I did stream, I just didn't save it. Which means I had to redo it from scratch now. But hey, at least that was a practice stream.
Are you gonna upload the videos on YouTube?
I might. Do the little VODs. I don't... What are they called VODs?
Video on demand.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
I don't think you would know it unless you know the term. Kind of like why computers like why computers at work are called POS.
I don't know that either.
They're called point of sale, even though piece of shit sounds so much better. Thank you for joining us.
Yep, it was fun.
Good night, Nick.
Alright.
We'll see you out there to turn on the light.
Alright, we've got to the trial. I'm excited. Again, throughout this series, you're just gonna hear me gush about how much I love Godot. It's just gonna be a thing. He's so cool, though. Anyways. Hey, Nick! What is it? Is something wrong? Nah. But did you see all the crazy people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check it out. Check out the mask glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did. It doesn't look like things are gonna get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! He's at it again. I sent a calling card to Lord Taylor, admit it! But you don't have to say Kern, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Normally I would say, of course you didn't. I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit I'm guilty. I'm sure they give a guilty... so make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please! Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say that? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Master Mask or not. But there's only one thing I'm sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the first time, I guess I'll trust Desiree. 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to? What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot. Legendary prosecutor, I've never lost a case. He's the one that Detective Abby was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What'd you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you've said you've never lost a case before. Exactly. I've never lost a case. I've never won one before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy's the real deal. This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick? Why does it seem like all the prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Wright. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gabo. It's not Gabo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things aren't fit for even the dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Wright. What is it? I know! Hey, Snippy, thanks for lurking! I know! Stiffy, I love Godot. He's my favorite. But you're gonna hear that a lot. Anyways, are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break into? It's like, oh, what? Why me? Why me? Can I just retire from being a defense attorney so I don't have to deal with nut jobs like him? Let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir! Master Mask crimes. Dun dun dun! Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends calling cards before he even commits the crime. This is his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a calling card to Lord Taylor. His pattern... Okay. His pattern is always to always go after the most precious pieces of art. That's why we were sure Master Mask was. That's why we're sure of it. Master Mask. We're sure it was Master Mask, sir. If it's his modus operandi to a T. So the actual identity. So then the actual identity of Master Mask is Mr. Godot? What are you? We're in the middle of a trial, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee, after all. What? You can't be letting him slide. You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Blake's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn. Alright,
So yeah, when he says his pattern is always go after the sacred urn.
Take that! Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumfoot? It's Gumshoe, but yes.
Just hearing the little was making me nervous.
You said that he always goes for the most precious pieces of art, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot? What is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach price to it. And I mean, I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item Mask the Mask would normally go after. Ugh. I understand if I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, Mr. Gabble, you're saying that the theft of the urn was not the work of Master Mask? Oh, nice. A nice inlay of, spruce imbued with birch? Oh, that's nice. Yes, Your Honor. That's what I'm saying. And actually, all I did was point out a contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well... Ooh, that's nice. First of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I got on my mind right now, Mr. Wright. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying that Master Mask, if you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must have been someone imitating Master Mask. At Master Mask's methods, a fake. A faked mask? Faked mask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Wright. Proof that the person who appeared in Lordly Taylor that night was a fake, was actually a fake.
You know, Wright's gonna sit here saying, this is a setup coming from a mile away. Now you're gonna present the security picture.
Okay.
The security cam.
Okay, hold on, I'm just suppressing a yawn. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was, in fact, a fake mask. The publicity photo. This one? Take that! The proof is right here. Yeah. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. I'm sorry, I said that was footage. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Well, then why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer, and show us what's so peculiar about it. Does that look good? It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have a piece of reference I'd like to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have... Okay, I guess it was more up. I wasn't sure. The problem I have with the security photo is the brooch on the mask's chest. A breach? Here, bailiff. Get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the Master Mask in the security photo... Ah, there's no brooch. That is the same brooch as the emblem on Master Mask's calling card, and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, the Master Mask is a fake. I've been fooled again. Order in this goddamn court. Ugh. Ooh, it's a nice gavel. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... She says a coffee boy. Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot. You deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? The brooch you're talking about?
Let me drink this coffee first.
Do you mean this? Ah! That's Mastermind's brooch! Where'd you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Ami face statue. What? Didn't you tell me about that, sir? Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence in my pocket. After all, that's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaking up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondelette's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order! Order in this court! Oh, what was like, what are you doing?
It's in my whip slashes on my leg, man.
Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I'm very attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a bit of a struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be, Yeah, I was gonna say Tammy. You mess with Godot, you have to use coffee stains, and you get burned. He's playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
And when he says his first blow, his first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. Press at me.
You're done with me, but I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring in the next witness to the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his grand appearance, huh? One second is one drip of a coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shush! Silence! Now I see it's all becoming clear. What's clear? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, sir, prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They would either be best friends or tear each other's heads off. I heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what happened. Tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Yeah. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. Just after the day changed. That was when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow to my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police. Some ace detective you are. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. I specially made Monocle never misses a thing. However, if that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, it's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We're not speaking to any ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Mastermind, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts of my years of experience tell me. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
That's a long statement. His first blows turned through. Oh, sorry. Darkness swallowed the board, but it's right.
What was Leo's first? Attacked and knocked unconscious? You were able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too. You see? You have no right to look down upon me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory is because I have more brains to begin with. I have more brains. But the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be served. In any case, that was not what I was... That was how I was knocked senseless. And then... There's no his first blow.
Oh, no, sorry. Present the mask's brooch to the statement. Darkness swallowed me. Present the mask.
Objection!
Quiet music. What?
I press present.
Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with your special monocle of yours? Ah, that belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in the point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ah, elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off. A piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that this thief struggled with someone that night. That's the night. That's the only thing I can think of. And that's the only thing, there's only one person that was in a position to have, yeah, okay, there was only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night was you, Detective Atme. He was wearing guideliner. Or just the shaking under his eyes, he was wearing guideliner. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness giving false testimony is a serious crime. Wait just a moment, Sir Oldtimer. So you'll make him, you'll give him shit for it, but Dahlia Hawthorne gets a free pass? Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. Huh? Right, sorry about that. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I have been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, are you saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Lucami, agree completely. Fight with the thief. Suppressing another yawn, please hold. Indeed, it is true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Lucami cannot be easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman only fights with his fists. But they were not enough. His first blow was struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. Fierce is like, why do I need to cross-examine this? So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask. Correct. It was during the third crime that he struck me from behind. And it seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. That's certainly understandable. I, myself, am always getting confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be a good thing.
Okay, so now you want to press him on the statement.
Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. That sounds like a bad song title. Powericious, written by Demi Lovato and sung by Nicki Minaj. They were the first two that came into my mind. Yes. Powericious. I assume the at-me fighting stance. But a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? Couldn't suppress that yawn. What is this at-me fighting style? I'm sorry, but it's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to a wall. That way, no one can get behind you. Wouldn't that cause more issues? Well, can someone compete up against the wall and corner you? No point. That's it. That's the... Alright, fair enough. That's the at-me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright? Okay. Of course it was important. We've learned the detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it whenever I walk alone at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. Well, I'll go ahead and add the secret information to your official testimony. Sushi sword! The 7-pointed thing. Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down a gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, this coward must have wormed his way through somehow besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Sure. From behind, huh? Ooh, let's see. Ooh, I don't know if I like that gavel. The cherry wood just doesn't match with that, you know, that acacia wood. Next. It's at this point where I want Claritin or whatever we have. Because now I have a stuffy nose. But I think it's like when I'm like reading lines like this all the time. I don't know. But you just now testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where he hit you on the head. Seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were gonna help you with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. To err is human. Oh, sorry. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. How many rules does this guy have? This is it. This might just be the chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly are you asserting? What exactly? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that the answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Mask to Mask. Order! Order! Just give me order. Otherwise I'm taking all of your kneecaps. And your pinkies. Who's going after pinkies now? Oh. Mr. Wright! What is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says that he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force by miraculously retrieve a stolen treasure? That's because I analyzed the crime scene and the crime scene data, and it's exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues from the police and overlooks in order to arrive at... Oh, please. The explanation so far is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask. But Mr. Wright, this photo clearly shows Mask to Mask. The security camera belongs to the Lord Retailer's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. He simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually the ace thief. Is that true, witness? Mask's modus operandi is pure genius, as am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clear to have come to the conclusion. I'm impressed, sir lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective. Godot Blend 102, my personal favorite. I think he was drinking 107. Mr. Godot! The Ace Detective is actually the Ace Thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a very compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Wright. If the detective really is the thief, then show us proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. She's just like, I just got coffee thrown at me.
Yeah, that's true.
I just got coffee thrown at me.
And you're telling me to,
This is good. Of all the things, I did not think coffee would be getting thrown at me. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. The court would like to see the decisive proof you have, quickly. I'm wiping coffee off of my face. It's all in my hair. I'm gonna smell coffee for weeks. God. Oh yes, of course, but what's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Abby looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But, can I do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Yeah. Okay. The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Gaffney is, in fact, Mask to Mask is yet to be found. Proof, of course, I've got nothing. Just what I thought. As a man who has to hold his head up higher no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. Though perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I gotta press down the attack. I'll never get a chance to prove this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick! Think harder! Try again. It's no good, I'm just not ready yet. But, are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So have you come to your senses, sir lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. Seems that the cloud's suspicion, stronger than this witness, has lifted. Mr. Godot, okay. What? Who? Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Mickey boy! The thing, I can English. The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn, Nick. It's the urn. Order! You, madame! That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Attorney, Ace Detective. Not Ace Attorney. Just getting my wires crossed. Look at me! Oh, Desi, you're the best! Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atney? Even if you're going to have a hard time losing, even you are going to have a hard time losing out of this one. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Abney was involved? Forecasting aspirations at Detective Atme, consider this young lady here. Your name is Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? How charming. The lank-eyed little woman... Okay. The lank-eyed woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As a wife of a criminal, you could have discovered the stolen anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office! Please, madame. This town's already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound in a tragedy we've been the witness to. You're wrong! I would never do such a thing! Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy, you've gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. How to prove that there was actually a detective agency. Yeah. I was trying to read the other options. I was trying to find it. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, huh? Oh, come on now! Are you really making... No, you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. Unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do? Come too far to turn back now. Abby must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. It was there that someone must have left their fingerprints on it. What's all the fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? You know this. It is true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. You what? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put on. It still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What'd you just say, boy? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person who was in charge of the exhibit, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it so much, she may have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. This blend, Godot Blend 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Order! 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 I'm taking all your middle fingers too. I accept the defense requests. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely! I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints were on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. You say it was me all along. I'm the one and only Master Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Emmy's condition? He's still in the lobby laughing insanely. Your Honor, I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, looks like the matter's been settled. I came precisely close to help. Thank you. Besmirching? Besmirching. Him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong as much, but actually, not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious? Yeah. The thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want. I'm the thief. So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please! I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you think this is, but the true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed! I'm the thief, I tell you! Mr. Godot, don't stand there. Don't just stand there drinking coffee. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you really are a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you really are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what I mean. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He is 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay, then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh, well. Let's all have a listen to this confession. Master Mask's identity. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night that the urn was stolen. After all, I donned the costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, it snagged on the door handle and I got torn off. That's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taken. This is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you only have one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for you to cross-examine. You mean you can't prove? I mean you can't prove.
Objection!
Mr. Delight. Okay. This vault belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, where did you find the wallet? You should report to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. All I know is I still had it when I went out to dinner. When I went out for dinner with Desi. This wallet was found approximately at 1 a.m. at the KB security headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB security that night. No! Hi, can you do your mother duties to get me water? So if the defendant was at the KB security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB security, it would have taken him 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry. Important information. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, nope, not yet.
And stop drinking that coffee, damn it! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one that calls me thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Slight worked up. Yeah. He's like a kid on the first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB security? Someone must have planted it there to make me look like I was there at the time and not at the heist. Planted it there? He is really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use it, to use this, didn't you? The key card to the KB Security's CEO office? No! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would the thief go to KB security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some evidence after all. This stupid kid. One second. Godot. He seems to know you somehow. Larry Butts, 25. Oh, Phoenix. Wait, Larry's only 25? 26!
26, okay.
I thought Larry was the same age as him and Miles.
Well, okay. Depends on the birthdays.
Maya's 19, Pearl is 9, Gumshoe is 32, Mass to Mass, Luke Atmy's 34, Ron Delight's 23, Desi's 23. Godot is unknown.
Well, he was probably 27, but he slept for 7 years, so he's probably still 27.
Let's see some that. Spoilers. Godot. Mia was 27, I think, when she died. But again. Oh, sorry, I need to present evidence. This is the key card, right? No. Right, blackmail letter. Okay.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the content. Blackmail? Yes, basically it says bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with a blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. No, okay, you're freaking out. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. Order! For God's sakes, order! So, When the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at the KB security. It looked like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my, good old blood number 107 impresses me a lot more. Godot, what are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail, no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. I'm not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defense has the... You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't need to track down the CEO guy at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There's someone else who can testify. And that person can testify is the head of the cave. Yeah, whatever. Not look at me. Nakudo. So cool.
Take that!
Who is this useless looking young man?
You want to keep charging in on your courtroom? You should know this by now, Judge.
You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But by looking at this picture, it makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked it out of his memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a security guard at the KB security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Oh, Lord. Oh, Christ. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing, excuse me, phone, this keycard's data. Apparently not. Well, Mr. Godot? The name of the CEO of KB Security is Cam Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delightful's Master Mask in this photo. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Mr. Ron Delight clearly was in the office of the KB... blah, 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 blah. The prosecution's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it is impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came precisely... What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Jesus. The court is now adjourned. 2:30 in the afternoon. That banter took 4 hours. 4.5 hours. Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believe in you all along, Nicky boy. Not guilty of stealing the sacred earth. We're not at that part yet. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Oh, pearls! I've got a feeling that something bad's gonna happen. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, you're all set. I know what happens, so you're all set. You're blushing! How dare you! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself! Ouch! She slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. How's your day going today, James Games? Are you a streamer? Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought! Going behind the back of your own client! No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you! Ow. Double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred iron back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and that's all thanks to you, Nicky boy, here. But actually, it was to you, Miss Delight. You brought us our arm back. I love Pearl. She's so adorable. That's good. Your stream's been alright. Okay. I'm pretty sure Maya would slap me 10 times as hard. So I'm assuming you've either played this trial or played this game. I'm assuming. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case. Why does this guy look so glum? But I'm the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi, but the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. You just got a little touch of the blues. You know about fighting blue. Right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trey. Maybe you should learn to say my name before you call me buddy. Okay. Have you watched the anime, or have you watched people play the game? The cases in this game, I think, are some of the best cases. But also, I'm a sucker for the prosecutor right there. He's one of my favorites. So I think the reason I love this game so much in the case is because of him. He's so damn cool. Okay. I've seen these trials through the anime, so I know what happens, but I haven't played the game just yet, and it's like so cool. I have not watched the anime at all yet. Oh, the anime is really good, and I think they do a great job of capturing like what the characters would sound like. If they do it. Oh, I know he's not. I know he's just so cool. I love him. No, I know that. I mean, it's pretty accurate. They make some changes. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you know, have you seen just this game, or have you seen the, have you seen the first game and the second game? The cases are mostly accurate. I don't think they go into a lot of, like, the tiny details of it, just because the episodes are 23 minutes long. But it's still, they have, like, the core parts of it. They changed some details though, but I don't want to go into detail. If I want to go into that detail, if you haven't seen the game. Okay, but have you seen the second game? Not that's actually a major detail, but I mean, in the first, they don't really go into Dr. Hottie, but in the Hottie clinic, but I can understand why they don't. Okay, now, well, they change a small detail in the last trial of the second game. No, it's not a major detail, but it's kind of threw me off when I first played it, but, not all the second game. What trials have you seen in the second game? I think my favorite trial in the second game was, the Turnabout Big Top. Oh, yeah, because he's a perv. I think he's great. Normally my streaming... he's funny. Normally my streaming partner is here with me, and I laugh every time he has to voice Dr. Hottie. That's his, like... Actually, Dr. Hottie is his least favorite character to voice. My least favorite character to voice is Dahlia Hawthorne. But that's because she's a bitch. Well, playtime's over. Huh? Earlier this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Oh, yeah. Fair enough. It was interesting. I think honestly, I think my least favorite trial in, I mean, I like Reunion and Turnabout. I have to say, honestly, though, that my least favorite Turnabout in Justice for All was, Turnabout... Farewell, My Turnabout, I think is what that Turnabout's technically called. It's with, like, the Nickel Samurai and everything. I have to say that was probably my least favorite trial in that one, but only because it's such a long trial. Weird, and it's long, like, Turnabout Goodbyes, which is the DL6 trial. That didn't even seem as long as Turnabout Farewell, My Turnabout with it. And I think Turnabout Goodbyes is, like, one of the longer trials, along with, like, Turnabout Revolution and Bridge to Turnabout. Okay, so you've seen that one. Well, I think with the Nickel... Wait, which one? The Reunion and Turnabout? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Well, wait, Body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was at the CEO's office, at the scene of the murder. Well, okay, so you've seen that trial. The small detail they changed in the anime is that Celeste, Impax, and Adrian Andrews are sisters. But that trial was just so confusing and it felt so long. Like, I was so confused until I actually watched the anime and was like, okay, this makes sense. It's still confusing. Which kind of sucks, because I like the sprite from Atengard. But I love it when you talk to the Shelly the Killer and it's like, hey, so how do you hire a hitman, or how do you hire for an assassination? After getting blackmailed, that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLay was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security. I like... Yeah, that's an interesting trial. There's one character that makes me want to bleach my eyes, though. Because, my god, that was just... Oh. So we're watching the show, have no idea what this trial is about, and it's like, oh, that's a character. I think my favorite trial in this game is Bridge to Turnabout. Gene Armstrong, the very flamboyant French chef. We'll stick with that. And employee of KB Security. It looks like that alibi saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be a noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. Like, they were going to the restaurant of the Tribulations and yeah, him. I'm just like, oh! I'm just like staring there, like catching flies, like, oh. Goofy's one word. Yeah, I didn't think so. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But I am the thief, I tell you. Ron DeLight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least, let me have some fun with you. Have some fun while I'm here. This guy. Who the heck is he? Let me be quiet. He's the most dangerous enemy I've faced. Yes. Well then, time to say goodbye, Mr. Delight. How could this be happening? Right in front of my very own eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. Normal day. Oh. And then, the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, that's an interesting trial, though. I like that trial. I think the trials in this game, though, are the best. They blow every other, some of the other trials out of the water. I think out of the first game, though, my favorite trials are Turnabout Samurai and Turnabout Goodbyes. Those two are my favorite of the first one. And then I like Big Top Turnabout, and then this one is Bridge Turnabout. And I think Turnabout Beginnings. Those two are my favorite in this game. Yes. Alright. Ronnie! Arrested for murder the very same day he's declared innocent for larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? To be continued. I've returned from the depths of... Yes, same purpose. Do I end the stream here or continue going a little bit longer? I mean, it's such a good stopping point. That's the only reason I asked. I'll stream till it comes. Because I want to keep playing. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose! I won't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there... Oh yeah. He's so cool. I love Godot. I love everything about him. Like, my favorite character is well, actually, hold on. Let me just... let's see here. Well, you see that little icon in the corner? I don't want to go over it because it shows more information I would like to give out. But point being is I have a little I have actually both packs of the character icons. Yeah, no, but what's her face? Dahlia Hawthorne is my Dr. Hottie. I hate voicing her. I know next. Oh, so I've seen the show and I know what happens and I know everything. My friend who plays with me, he's not here tonight. But my friend who plays with me, he doesn't know about what happened. He doesn't know what happened with everything, you know, Dahlia. So next time we stream, table, please don't. Next time we stream, we're gonna redo the first trial because there's so much important information that he doesn't know that I need to show him. So I thought, my other friend's here, let's continue. Because this is much easier to explain than what happened in that first trial. But the one who proved that Mr. Light was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least, from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. But how about we just get started looking at the Katie's Kenny murder? I think I'm gonna head back to the Crime Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Knight, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. No, the tutorial trial in this game is with... this is with the flashback with Mia. Where Phoenix is the defendant. The one with Maggie Bird is in... Justice for All. Huh? Yeah, that was the beginning tutorial thingy, bobber, technical terms. Yes! The one with the bananas. Rose was so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot that there's a murder to solve. The sacred urn was given to us. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Okay, that was a little too much Pearl. Anyways. Okay. Sorry, Desiree, don't attack me. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya, Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was to help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess I ended up hurting his case. Yeah. That was a interesting case. Actually, it's funny. So in the game, when he's talking a mile a minute and it's just like blurb and blurb and blurb, they do that in the show where you just you don't hear voice. You just like see his lips moving a mile a minute. It's so funny. And then Miss Oldbag. Gotta love Miss Oldbag. Yeah, but, don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. Ronnie wouldn't even hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around, see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Oh yeah. Easter eggs to Justice for All. I think I have that achievement. I think. I thought I examined it. Oh. second. It said everything.
That's why if you examine the step ladder, you would have gotten it.
Oh, first steps? No. Get every ladder and step ladder conversation. Oh, so I guess we have to examine more ladders. Smells like old bag. Examine everything that has a whiff of old bag in Trials and Tribulations episode 2. Episode 3 is Turnabout. Recipe for Turnabout, then it's Turnabout Beginnings, then it's Turnabout Beginnings is the first trial of Mia. And then it's Bridge Turnabout. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's not just him. It's not like him. Oh god, that trial. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper on him. It's not that hard to imagine him go snapping and screaming, "Please die." He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest and wouldn't even sneak a map. He's so honest he wouldn't even steal a lamp. A thief. The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Guess what? I just can't understand how they can be so different, yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. Okay. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Amy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went to try and find out more about real criminals. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Sure. Yeah. And Detective Atney knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around the World segment on TV. So then you went to ask him some questions? That's right. He'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said that the Ace Detective isn't here right now, but I forced my way past her and went into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call the office his hideout. And there was this bag sitting on the top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag yesterday, too. There's nothing lower than someone that would try and put a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about KV Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. She thinks he still works there, huh? Yeah, here's what we heard today. A professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KV Security is only 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it was 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Make to KV Security that fast? Are you sure you weren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better, how about now? No, I'll pass, but thank you. Why don't you just tell us where it is, and we'll go ourselves. What a scary cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us okay. Mr. Light told us the location of baby security. Okay, that's it over there right away, Nick. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Polite? Well, maybe not at first sight. But Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl up in a ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down in tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. I think most people would. I think it's a general response.
Yeah. Good response.
Oh, I think I get it. And then did Mr. Blake come out running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it! He screamed, and I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. The high-pitched shriek his voice does... The high-pitched shriek of his voice...
The high-pitched shriek of his does have surprisingly strong effect.
Yeah? Then the crying and the swinging of his arms like crazy, he attacked the robbers. All by himself, he came and saved me, a total stranger, but all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he risked his life to save me. Wow, that's a great story. Yeah, he may not look all that tough, but in the situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so... Phoenix! I guess you really haven't had much luck in the love department. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. Why the possibility always seems to loom? That's a future. I mean, she was kidnapped. She was already taken hostage. You know, couldn't sleep for a good month. Or however long that trial went on for. I love the ending to Farewell My Turnabout. Because I love how Phoenix, Phoenix hates Miles, and then at the end he forgives him because he finally understands. So I love the ending of it. But guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys are new, make sure you hit follow. That way you get notified from when we go live. I'm a variety streamer.
Is he talking about an accent?
Because it just happened. You know, she probably blocked it out of her memory. Yeah. We'll be streaming this soon. No stream this weekend. We'll be back Tuesday. We'll be...
Monday?
No. The day off? What?
Okay, fine. Do whatever. Jesus Christ! Jump down my throat!
I'm not jumping. Whatever. No, Monday is the day off. Phoenix hates Miles for leaving because he had just saved him and then he left. Because Justice for All takes place after Turnabout Goodbyes, so there's no really I think Rise from the Ashes was added later on when it came to the DS, I think, because I think it was originally on the Game Boy, and Rise from the Ashes was added onto the DS version as a 5th case. So Justice for All technically takes place after Turnabout Goodbyes, hence why there's no mention of Emma, there's no mention of Lana or the Chief Prosecutor. So I'm not actually sure where that fits in the timeline. I would have loved to see that trial be in the anime, but I understand why they didn't add it. But no, Phoenix hates Miles Edgeworth for leaving because he just saved him. He felt like they were becoming close again. Then he just left because he went to find he left to go and figure out what it meant to be a prosecutor. So, and then he comes back at the end of Justice for All when Francisco gets shot. So, you know. And then at the end of that trial, Maya's safe. Mountain Guard gets convicted guilty. And then he's like, I understand you, Miles. I understand. And he forgives him. And then now Miles is doing his own thing until later on. But I love the ending of it because, you know, throughout the whole trial, he's like, I hate you. Then as he slowly starts to realize, you know. Actually, the one kind of cool thing about the anime is they explore different scenes. So with the first game, during Turnabout Goodbyes, Prosecutor Von Karma, Manfred, he has the bullet and stuff in his office. They don't go in the records room, like in the game. Maya still gets tased, but, you know, but Miles goes to the prosecutor's office with Miles because it's a retinal scan. So he does that. He goes back to trial, and the whole trial thing with that's just hilarious. Just who would ever believe Larry is Miles Edgeworth? Anyway, so she gets the bullet, runs back. So it's a really good. It's really kind of cool what they do with the show. And then they in the game, yeah, that's where they get tased. Because I don't think Maya's in that last trial. I think Phoenix does it all on his own. I don't remember. But still, it's kind of cool, the differences. What they do with it. And I love the openings for Season 1, Part 1, and then I love both openings for Season 2. They're so good. But, you know, really cool. Anywho, we're gonna end the stream here. We'll see you guys Tuesday. Okay, options. Make sure you guys hit follow when we stream this game again, because we will be streaming it again. Next time we stream it, I don't think we'll be at this point. I think we'll be redoing the first trial. So I think that's gonna be the game plan. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Because the first trial is really good, but I just need to voice her again. Yeah. Saved the game. Probably saved it more than enough. Hey Evie! Sorry you came in late. Make sure you guys check out Shy Evie, a streamer, playing Grand Theft Auto 5 last time. But we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your night. We will play this again soon, so I can't wait. Thank you for the follow, James Games. Oh, you've been here? Oh, I guess you weren't talking. Shy Evie.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Oh, why is that? Hopefully you feel better. Or if you want, message me on Discord and I can try and help you out or make you feel better. Anyways, have a good rest of your night, you guys. We'll see you guys next time.